Welcome to the Insight V-CHEM demonstration video. The Insight V-CHEM is a rotor-based dry chemistry veterinary system that gives accurate results from 100 microliters of whole blood, serum or plasma. The Insight V-CHEM can test up to 30 parameters from a range of profiles. Only lithium heparin tubes should be used for whole blood or plasma samples. For accurate results, whole blood must be tested within 60 minutes of sampling. To prevent hemolysis, do not refrigerate, freeze or shake the whole blood sample. Plasma or serum can be stored at room temperature for 5 hours prior to testing or up to 48 hours stored between 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. The Insight V-CHEM rotors should be stored between 2 to 8 degrees Celsius and can be used straight from the fridge. There's no need to warm up before testing. To run a test, press Analyze on the analyzer screen. Select the sample type. Scan the QR code on the rotofoil pouch on the side of the analyzer. The QR code contains calibration data, lot number and expiry date information. Select Yes to confirm the correct rotor type is being used. Carefully open the foil pouch and remove the rotor. Opened rotors must be used within 10 minutes. Remove the foil tab from the rotor to release the diluent by pulling the tab. Attach a new pipette tip to the end of the 100 microliter pipette. Do not touch the end of the pipette tip. Using your thumb, push down the plunger on top of the pipette to the stop position. Insert the pipette tip into the serum, plasma or whole blood sample. Slowly release the plunger to draw up the sample. Avoid drawing in any air as this will cause the rotor to fail. Once the pipette tip is filled, remove the pipette from the sample tube. Insert the pipette tip into the sample port on the rotor, indicated by a red triangle. Gently push down the plunger at the top of the pipette to the stop position. 100 microliters of sample will be expelled into the sample chamber. Keep the plunger pressed down as the pipette is removed from the sample port. Discard the used pipette tip from the pipette into a clinical waste bin. The analyzer shows on screen step by step how to prepare the rotor for testing. Select the species to be tested on the analyzer screen. Once the drawer has opened, place the rotor on the drawer securely. Press close. Ensure the blue film has been removed from the rotor. Analysis will now begin. Analysis time for whole blood samples is 8 minutes and 7 minutes for serum or plasma. Enter the patient information. Different fields can be enabled or disabled in the settings menu. Once analysis has completed, the results will display on screen and will automatically print out on the built-in thermal printer. The used rotor can be removed and disposed of in a clinical waste bin. To view previous results, select Previous Results from the main screen. Select Analysis to search for patient results or Controls to view previous QC results. The other options shown are to upload results via the different connectivity options. For searching patient results, select Analysis and use any of the fields to filter results. Ensure the date is adjusted to search for results within a specific time frame. Select Search. The filtered results will now be displayed. Select a result to view. Previous results can be reprinted on the built-in thermal printer by selecting Export and Print. Control results can be searched for by date and then by rotor type and QC lot number. To run quality control on the Insight V-CHEM, prepare the QC material as advised by Woodley Equipment Company on the QC datasheet supplied with the QC material. Select Control from the main screen. Select Yes to confirm a QC is to be tested. Scan the QR code from the foil pack of the rotor to be used. Press Yes to confirm the rotor type. As shown on the screen instructions, the QC is pipetted the same as a patient sample into the rotor and foil tab removed. Insert the rotor securely into the drawer and press close. Ensure the blue film is removed from the rotor. Enter the lot number of the QC being tested. Analysis will now begin. Once analysis has completed, the QC results will be displayed on screen and printed out on the built-in thermal printer. Check that the QC results fall within the range as shown on the supplied QC datasheet. Thank you for watching the Insight V-CHEM demonstration video, part of the Insight Lab system.